On this episode of Things You Did Not Know You Need to Know About Me, we're talking about shoes. So the full episode is going to be about shoes because one thing about me is I love my shoes. And I have my CrossFit shoes, I have my Nikes, and my kids actually roasting me so much that I stack a good amount of shoes at my workplace. Why? Because I'm sick and tired of hearing how many shoes I have at home. I have 3 girls at the house and I think I have more shoes than them. But if you're in the trades, you should really think, what are you wearing on the roofs or on the job sites? Something like this might be comfortable, but it's actually not very practical on a roof. So over the years, I have tried absolutely every shoe on a roof. I really like my Nanas, the Reebok CrossFit shoes, minimalistic. I've recommended them for years. I've made plenty of videos reviewing shoes. So in this video, I'm gonna show you my today's favorite shoe when I go on a roof, which is Contras. And we're gonna actually compare them to old school Cougar Paws. You can see that it's a brand new pair. Just got it yesterday. I was surprised on the price tag. I bought these guys off Shop app and they were $250. I also was surprised how many other shoes Cougar Paws have. So you can see here, $250. That's the invoice. I mean, these are probably one of the most popular shoes in the roofing industry. You see public adjusters wearing them, you see roofers wearing them, and everybody in between. So the pros is they look professional, they are kind of proven, and I would say 10 years ago, it's probably used to be one of the better options. But to be honest with you, I've never worn them, even when I was a contractor. At that time, I was wearing my CrossFit shoes, mainly because they are not comfortable. So I want to show you how these guys compare. They're very bulky, and they're not comfortable inside. You know, you have so much room here. I actually hate the feel, always hated the feel, but I guess they're safe. So I'll put one of each leg. We're gonna go on a roof and I'll test them to show you how one compares to another. But before we go, I'll give you a visual comparison and I'll show you all around. So Contras are $200 shoes. These guys are $250. They both have the same concept. So they have these removable bottoms. You take it out and you can replace them. In the box, you actually don't get any replacement, so it will cost you more to get them. They have this thing that will make it tighter, but even with that, you have all these air pockets and there's no steel boots there. So I don't understand the full concept here, because if you're building construction shoe, might as well add a steel toe here, which they are not. Now, what you lose with them is comfort, and some people will say, well, they protect your heel. Not really. The way they build, it's not like basketball shoe where your heel is actually protected, your ankles. This one is just very, very baggy, and if you work in a hot climate like your Texas, your Florida, you're just gonna be sweaty, stinky. I mean, these are not summer shoes for sure. These are very, very breathable. $200. You actually get, I believe, 3 different pads with them. I have 2 here. I'm pretty sure there's 1 inside. But even here you have 1, 2, and 3. So you have 1 for everyday use, 1 to walk on the asphalt shingles, and 1 to walk on the metal roofs. So you have 3 different platforms. They're extremely, extremely comfortable, very, very light, very, very breathable. They don't have ankle support, but honestly, on a roof, I don't think I even want it, because I want to be able to, I mean, with the pitch of the roof, I'm more comfortable without ankle support than with ankle support. Maybe Contrast will come up with something. I would not even request that, because I prefer these over these. But let me show you on a roof how they compare. These are so bulky. I mean, first of all, how they look. Man, they're night and day comfortable and not comfortable. Honestly, guys, this is the craziest comparison ever. I would probably feel different if I would have one and then another one after, but doing it this way, it's unbelievable, because at this point I don't understand why this one is so bulky, because they're so tall, and because they're tall, it makes them actually really uncomfortable. You're kind of like rolling off because the platform is so tall, where this one is so close to the ground. I can literally just jump around and I'm actually comfortable. I probably can do it here, but it's so uncomfortable around your ankles because everything is so bulky and it's the same size. But my leg is like going all over, it's like traveling inside, and it's much harder to bounce on this one than on this one. It's just the grip makes it superior. I would never ever pick this one over this. It's not even an option. It's not even a close game anymore. And maybe that's why Cougar Paw have so many other products, because this one is losing market share to so many other shoes. Contras, we actually have partnership with them. Every time you buy it from our channel through our link, we'll make a few dollars. But besides the point, I would never endorse these guys, only because they're just not comfortable or good shoes. And in this comparison, you know, it's not even close. It's just not even close. I don't understand, but I'll tell you what, I don't return usually my stuff, and I'm not gonna return these. If you're in Minneapolis and you want a size 12 Cougar Paws, I'll give it to you. Comment below that you want them, come pick them up. I don't want them even in my office. Free giveaway, $250 Cougar Paws. Maybe you will like them, but I promise you, if you come to pick them up and you try these on, you'll be ended up buying a pair of these. That's my review.